3 days to a week.
Like, it takes, if you just were to walk through West Edmonton Mall, like, just to be able to walk around every single store would take 2 days.
West Edmonton Mall, I did in 2 days, and I was happy with it.
Yeah.
We did 1 day water park, 1 day amusement park, and then the mall when we weren't in one of those things. And that was more than enough. Because the mall sucks.
Well, it's just a mall. It's just more of the same thing you have in every other town. Just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's just more. It's the same stores. Like it's Metrotown is actually probably better, I think.
Hey, look! It's a fourth Aldo shoe store that I've already seen in here. This is great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's just repeated stores, right?
Yeah, Cinnabon, but it's Edmonton.
I need another one. Yay!
And the thing you always have to keep in mind is Edmonton is a fucking dingy hole.
Yep.
I love you, Edmonton. I don't.
I was going to say.
The people of Edmonton are amazing. Don't get me wrong. Edmontonians are fantastic. They're wonderful human beings, each and every single one of them. But they live in a shithole.
Just sounds like a beautiful, fun time, doesn't it?
It's the Mississauga of Alberta. Like,
yeah.
And I mean that in the worst possible way.
And the good news is it can only be taken that way.
No one in Mississauga is listening to me. It doesn't matter.
No, that's fine.
Oh, maybe
Fuck
that
you,
one dude.
Mississauga.
That one, remember our app maker buddy that we stopped on the street and made you talk to him?
Oh, yeah.
He was in Mississauga, wasn't he?
No, he lived in Mississauga. He lives in Milton now.
That's what I said.
Yes. So he wouldn't come up as a Mississauga listener.
Who knows? I don't care. Hi, what was his name? Howie? Wait. I don't remember his name.
I can't remember at this top. I don't remember. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
I'm going with Howie.
How he works. Just not Mandel.
Something I do have to bring up just because it's been a while since we brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just going to get more and more exciting now. Documents released Friday are said to prove that Meng Wanzhou lied.
Yes.
About her company's relationship with Skycom in Iran. And there's enough to prove fraud. So her extradition, like in her extradition case, now there's enough to prove fraud. So I think I may have been a little hasty in rushing to her defense because she's starting to look pretty fucking evil.
And I don't understand how you're surprised by this.
I'm not surprised. I'm just slightly disappointed, but yeah, kind of amused by it as well. I'm very, very frightened that everything that's going on in the world is directly related to her. And she's causing all of this bullshit. Everything that's going on in the States, the COVID, it's all her. I really think it could be.
I'm not going to be surprised in the slightest that ends up being true.
But that case, it's not going ahead. It's not going till trial till like April. So we're going to have to do another season of this show just for that reason.
Yep.
That's a long way away. A lot's going to change between now and April.
Oh, fuck. A lot's going to change between now and fucking August. That's tomorrow.
Very true. Bueno.
Oh, man. So I don't know if you remember when this happened.
Nope.
But Twitter, back in, when the fuck was it, April? I think it was in April. It's July 15th just happened. There's Twitter got hacked. And they targeted the likes of, there's 150 people they targeted. More notably, you had Barack Obama, Bill Gates, and a bunch of other, Joe Biden, Mike Bloomberg.
And Eric and Gord. So if you got some really nasty-ass tweets from Eric and Gord that day, it wasn't us.
It was What it was is it was a Bitcoin scam, and they all basically say, "Hey, no, if you send if you buy $1,000, this we'll send you $2,000 back." And apparently,
yeah.
it was enough to net them $750,000. That's what they ended up. The FBI ended up netting. Well, they caught. There's 3 people involved. There's a guy from the UK and 2 people from Florida. But the main person in this that did the bulk of all the work and did everything is a 17-year-old kid from Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh, of course. It always is. Always is. Let me tell you guys something if you don't already know. If you read something on the internet and it goes something like this, hey, you give me a little of something and I will give you more in return. It's a scam. It's always a scam. No one is offering anything on the internet, basically, that's not a scam.
That's right.
Just go into everything believing it's a scam. I'm toying with what I believe to be a scammer right now, who offered me a ridiculously overpaying job, some $32 an hour, which people don't generally just give those jobs over the internet.
Nope.
Which was my first tip off. And then I researched the company. Very, very shady. They're a transport company, but they only have 1 truck and it's never moved. Because I looked up the inspection reports, which are a public record.
Yeah.
So I looked up the inspection reports on the 2019 vehicle inspections, and there's been no the wheels haven't moved. So on their 1 truck. That's why I don't know if you noticed. I was like, it appears you only have 1 truck. She's like, we don't have that truck. And I'm like, you're a transport company with no truck?
Just not that truck. We have other trucks, just not that one.
I will explain everything to you in due time. Okay, cool. Then they sent me the shadiest fucking looking direct deposit form. And it had a reversal clause on it. Like, I'm agreeing to let them direct deposit money and reverse any monies that may have been deposited by mistake. I'm like, I've never seen that on a direct deposit form ever.
Never.
So I said, I will take the job. I will do the work. And I will not give you my banking information. You can e-transfer me the pay or write me a check. And she said, I don't have a check.
And then what was said about 3 statements after?
Well, because I said, good, then you can e-transfer it. And she said, I can get you a check. I thought you didn't have a check. It's like, oh, at the end of your probation, which is 2 weeks, by the way, the probation period.
So your first paycheck.
Yeah.
Fucking unreal.
So I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to do it. And it's even what they're doing. Let me read this to you guys. And email me at ladyantablowmeyouretards@gmail.com. Tell me what you
Is that the email address you use, by the way?
Not for jobs and stuff.
Because that would have been genius if you did and they still messaged you.
Let me see if I can find... Oh, yeah, and by the way, I had to use this, what do you call it? Telegram app that no one on the planet uses for anything ever. Oh. She's like, I will only speak to you on Telegram. Everything will be explained on Telegram. I'm like, who the fuck uses Telegram?
Yeah, Jesus, there's just one massive red flag after another.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I'm toying with her. And I'm just like, She's like, when can you start? Or no, she's like, can you start Monday? I'm like, well, being as how Monday is a national statutory holiday, seems odd that there would be shipping and receiving going on that day. You can
start Tuesday.
You can start Tuesday if you like. I'm like, no, it's not if I like. Monday is fine by me. So the nature of our business is logistics. Your daily activities will be accept payments from our customers, prepare reports including checks and receipts, replenish the accounts of our customers using Bitcoin. You should always be in touch with me. Strictly follow the instructions that I provide you. Through Bitcoin, our counter agents pay for the delivery of containers from Chinese ports of Hong Kong and Shanghai. This is much faster and more convenient than making international bank transfers. With Bitcoin, our company pays for the delivery of these containers. They contain various materials and software equipment. We use Bitcoin because it's more convenient, and it does not violate the laws of Canada. So, all right. This is legit. You know a company's legit when they do this. I said, I'll do the work, but I'm not giving you my banking information until I'm confident in the legitimacy of your company. They replied, I can send you my driver's license and a link to the profile of our company, which is located on the official website of Canada, which proves that we're officially registered. And that sounds cool. Until you remember that I am an officially registered corporation. So that loses a little bit of its street cred when you say, oh, well, we're a registered corporation. So am I. Homeless podcaster. Also an ordained minister, and I'm now taking my life coach training. So I will be a registered life coach. Ordained minister. Life coach. Because I've got a friend who's taken the life coach thing way too fucking far. She took the course. Now she's all fucking guru on Facebook. I am going to just do the same thing just to annoy her.
Fuck it, why not?
So stay tuned. I'll let you know what's going on with this. Is a Defender Transport, they're called. Registered in Edmonton, but based out of Calgary.
Holy shit.
Their website looks very, very bad and very, very fake. And the last two pages say the exact same thing. I don't think they noticed that.
Yeah.
The last two pages of the website are just identical. It's like the guy just gave up. Like, oh, that'll look good enough. Just let's go.
Copy paste.
It's so bad, poorly done, and I want to know if they're not an internet scam, then they're like human traffickers or something of that ilk.
No, they're definitely. If it's got to do with Bitcoin at a trucking company that doesn't have a truck that moves, it's just
yeah.
Because if it was a human trafficking, they would have trucks.
But I am
They need them.
I am going to do this on Monday and see where it leads. If they're paying me $32 just as a money laundering thing or something, I'm cool with that.
Until you find out that they've just labeled you as the fall guy.
Oh no, I'm at a decent arm's length. It's all good. I'm fine. I'm covered. I have dealt with Chinese terrorists before. I know what I'm doing.
You know, since when you mentioned about the Bitcoin, I thought, fuck, I haven't looked at my my Bitcoin in the last little while. I'm up to $133.80.
Very good.
I'm officially past the point of what was initially given to me for that.
That could be because of my Chinese friends.
It just might be.
Actually, I should be checking because I am about to invest in Bitcoin. Because I don't talk about this much on the show, but I have been toying with the stock market for the last few months.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done rather well. So they presented me an opportunity to invest in Bitcoin. And I'm going to take everything I've made on the stock market and dump it into Bitcoin. And watch it dwindle away. I'm up 23% over what I'm up almost 40% on my initial investment. And
that's all right.
I'm on the wait list to. Oh, that's not good. I'm 48,000th in line to purchase Bitcoin with my earnings.
48,000.
48,311 to be exact. So it's going to be a while before I get my Bitcoin, but all my stock earnings go to Bitcoin now. So it's not anywhere even close to what you have. So congratulations on your $133. I expected Bitcoin to completely tank this year. So I predicted it to tank, but I did not predict COVID at the